Welcome to another edition of Northern Heat. My name is Bob Lennon, president of Thermalwood Canada, host for the show. And today we're out of the office and we're at the Casey Irving in Bathurst and standing in the middle of the basketball court. And our special guest today, Brian Williams. Brian, welcome.
Thank you, guys. Glad to be here.
So, Brian, you know, you're playing for the Bathurst Bears. You're representing Bathurst. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because you've only been here a couple of weeks. You got pulled in from another league somewhere. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Brian Williams. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Been all over the world playing, man. Europe, Asia, Mexico some. This is my second trip to Canada. I've been to Toronto, but never this far north. And so far, I'm loving it, man. Good people, good food, and we're just trying to pull some wins down.
Well, It's going to happen sooner or later. You're going to get there. So what do you think of this court? Like, for us, this is different because we're a hockey town. And now all of a sudden, this is the first year that we got a chance to get basketball here. And personally, I'm enjoying this. I'm loving every minute of it. Sure. But, transforming our rink here into a basketball court, what do you think?
The second college I went to did the same thing. It was a hockey/basketball. So it's just a little chilly, but everything else works out, man. The floor is great, a lot of seats, and the infrastructure is already here for a sports team. So works out perfect.
What do you mean chilly?
For me, this is middle of the winter for me, man.
Well, we should invite you back here in January when it's minus 40 Celsius and a nice good wind going on.
I'll Zoom in or something. I'll Zoom call you, man. Call you on WhatsApp or something. I won't be here.
You're not going to show up?
Nah, not for that. Way.
So, we talked a little bit about this, and this is interesting about how you end up, you're playing in more than one league.
Right.
And so you're moving around from one place to another. So, like you said, you're here for a bit, then you'll be home for a bit, then you go play for somebody else. And so anywhere again in the world? Where did you come from? Where was the last place?
I was in Mexico last, in Juarez, right under El Paso.
Okay.
In Mexico last. Before that, Indonesia. Before that, Armenia. So I've been moving around some up and down Europe, some Asia. And that's how it goes. You go play, you sign for like 7-8 months, go home for a few months, relax. Agent calls you with the new deal, and that's where you go next. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's the lifestyle, man. Till your body tells you different. Your body tells you different. Yeah.
Hard on the family.
Yeah, but I don't have kids yet, man. So I'm chilling, man. I talk to my sisters, my parents often, and my cousins and stuff. But other than that, they understand what I signed up for.
Okay, well, that's good. But you're doing what you love, right? So,
yeah, love to do it, man.
Yeah.
Love to do it.
Basketball is your passion.
Yep.
So, and, we all have a passion of some sort.
For sure.
In your case, it is. And so you travel with it.
Yeah.
And so how long you been doing it? How long you been playing professional?
Oh, man, 6 years. I would say 7, but I don't count the pandemic. Everybody was kind of scrambling, trying to, but so 6 fluently, 6 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you go back to Baton Rouge every time that the season ends and go back and sit there for a little bit?
Yeah, go train. I got some trainers down there. I go work out, man, and just ready for the next thing.
Yeah. So it never stops for you?
Never stops. Never stops, man. It's always going.
Well, that's interesting. It's interesting because nobody, unless we'd talk about this, people wouldn't know what kind of life that you lead. And as you were mentioning, you haven't come back to an area. You change all the time, right?
Right. I think that's what most people do, but some people find a place and they love it and they finish out their career there. So maybe that'll be me in Bathurst.
Well, you never know. Maybe we can convince you to stay.
Yeah. I mean, this league, it has a lot of room to grow. Good infrastructure for sure. A lot of good players coming. Better players will come as time passes. So I think this league has potential.
So do you normally end up like in this particular league, you're traveling and by bus, you're not going any, like for us, this is close. But in the other leagues that you played before, were you traveling as much or going to further places away? Yeah,
we were traveling in Hungary. We were going country to country. And I played in the NBA minor league 1 year with Milwaukee. And we were flying all over the country there.
That'd be a lot more difficult, right?
Yeah. We had like rolled back like Texas Wednesday, California Thursday. So we were moving. Yeah, New York to Florida is crazy, man. They were waking us up at 4 a.m. Like, let's go. Like, pack your stuff. Excuse me. Let's go.
Well, that definitely would be a little bit more difficult. I think that you might be a little bit more.
Yeah, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad at all.
Okay, great. Well, listen, I wish you the best luck. Welcome to our region. Thank you very much for coming. And thank you very much for the show that you guys are putting on because, I know it's important to win.
Sure,
It's
for sure.
important for you guys, but as I mentioned a while ago, this is good basketball.
Yeah.
So anybody from our audience, if you're out there and you're listening to this and you haven't had a chance to come to a game, get your tickets, come out to a game and watch these guys play and support them because they're playing some great ball and this is great. So again, thank you very much for coming to our region.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
There we are. Another edition of Northern Heat for this week, the place you come to listen to the stories that haven't been discovered yet.